Good day, fine people. A very warm welcome to you once again. My name is Nick. We're on the Commodore Amiga. I'm looking at a fighting game of sorts called Budokan, the martial spirit, and it's nothing to do with alcohol. It's published by Electronic Arts in 1989. It's a simulator, a strategy fighter, rather than an out-and-out arcade one, so don't expect super action, jumping up and down, doing lightning moves. You've got to think a bit about this as you learn different disciplines in this art. So first of all, we start in a courtroom. This is where we courtyard, I should say, and this is where we do training. So there's different houses for different training. This one up here, I think, can teach us the art of Kendo. So we're trying to build up our stats, so when we enter a competition, I believe we'll be pretty good. So here we go. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. It's dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat. We'll do some sparring here. I will edit down the load times because they are pretty long. The game come over to discs. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat. See how you got on your first or second go. Right, that means I think it means easy, middling, or difficult. We'll go on easy this time. Thank you. Kendo, and I think this is just a martial art involving a great big stick. If you're currently holding a great big stick, then comment in the comment section below. I'm on the left, right, so we've got stamina. So I can't really go right unless I jump. By just waiting, you can build up your ki meter to do extra damage, I think. On the right hand side is my opponent. Look at his stamina, he's got big ki. And I'm just doing various movements here to try and do something. So don't go out and out bashing or you'll be in bother. So it's a bit slow. It feels a little bit clunky. But I can see how a lot of people would have liked this back in the day. So don't expect fast action. It's patience. It's going slow. It's assimilation. It's martial art. Yes, anyway. I like the shadows here, definitely. So as it is my first go, there might be a few things I'm missing. But I'm trying to give it as enough chance as I can do. Already, I would say, probably says more about me and the way my brain works and my, attention span. Already, I would have turned it off and played IK+, but that's just out-and-out arcade, non-thinking action. This is thinking action, which isn't my bag, baby. Right, okay. So, I think it's either over a time limit, this. Well, that was a good move. And then it shows you some tips on how you've done if you've lost or won. So, the art forms are Kendo, Nunchucks and Bo, I think that's a slightly different stick, and karate. There's a sparring mat also you can select where you can mix up your fighting, so Kendo versus Bo or Nunchucks versus something else, and I think that's it, is it? So there we go. So your speed is most exemplary and you show precision. Right, okay. I went off that a bit too quick, really. So, there's little tips there. And I think if you go out the courtyard, you can talk to your sensei or master who'll give you some tips about going forward. Normally the review's about 10 minutes, but there is a lot to this, so it might go on a little bit longer as I try and show you as many disciplines as I can in the thing. Right, spar. Right, easy, middling. We'll do middling this time. See if it makes a great difference. I don't think it will. The person judging us might be a bit critical. Okay, so it's BO. If you've got BO, comment below. Here we are with our BO sticks. I'm on the left. Right, I've got the brown hair versus this old man. We've both got BO sticks. My favourite BO is Harry BO, the sweet packet. Yay, kabiff. Right, now, see my key meter? This gradually builds if I just pause. I'm waiting for him to come near me so I can give him a jibber jabber. Sound like Mr. T then. We don't know you are. We don't need no jibber jabber. God, that was almost racist, but it wasn't. It's me just doing a daft impression of Mr. T. Yorkshire tea. He wasn't in the A team. He should have been. Nice cup of Yorkshire tea. I've got some of that downstairs. It was on special offer. Why am I going on about tea? Because I go off on a tangent. Stress busting. I make no apologies to that. We're just having a bit of a laugh, really. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please share the videos if you can do, all round social media. And people think, why have they shared that for? This bloke's just talking blarney. But, yes, here we go. I'm a half a century old now. Hooray for me. Where did all the time go? Don't know. But we'll keep going on and on. So this won't appeal to the young kids. I don't know. Who's the youngest person watching this? Probably about 30-something. And that's at a push. Most of us have been in our 40s. Some of us have been in our 50s. Some of us might be in the 60s. So I've just hit 50. About I'm almost 51 now. What am I talking about? Right, let's get this bloke. Stick to the chin. Stick to the nose. Stick to the eye. Stick to the ears. What's that? There we go. So what am I doing? My stamina's not very good. His stamina's not very good. If you run out of stamina, you will fall over in a big pile of whatever. But we're just two men in our pyjamas with big long sticks, maybe to push the curtain rail round, and we've got black belts on. Right. I find it a bit clunky to do the controls, really. I really want to jump forward and do leaping jumps, but it's not that style of game, as I keep telling you. Fights will literally last as long as you want them to. My instinct is just to go out and out blasting them with every move I can think of, but the game's not designed like that. It's waiting till the computer player moves. It looks like he's turned into a waxwork from Madame Two Swords. If you are currently a waxwork Madame Two Swords doing a fight, but you're building up your key, comment in the comment section below. Look, we've both got lots of key, which means I should be able to do superpower punch thing. Right, he's not. This is supposed to be the middling difficulty. I can't take much more of this. Not sure what it would have scored back in the day. I think some people would have loved it. I would have been a bit bored. But anywho, right, so we've shown you Kendo and Bo. You have lost the match. Yeah, well, but you show the position of a master. That's good. So, you know, it's promising. It's promising I can get the hang of this thing. So that's Bo. Then we're going to do the nunchucks next, I would have thought. Leave the dojo. No waxing your car and painting the fence here. Do diddle do 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 diddle do do. Yes, my favourite fighting game. Well, it's 8-bit really. Yeah, Kung Fu, believe it or not. I do like that one. And then you get your beat 'em ups, don't you? Like Double Dragon and Streets of Rage. IK Plus I mentioned. That's good on any system. So if you want a more arcadey feel, go with that. Don't go for Amiga Karate though. This one is better than that. So it's got a lot of styles game. It's not using much of the screen. If I put a clip on Twitter, I'll probably zoom in, but I won't do it here because I'm trying to give you a real feel to what you would have seen on your screen. I mean, of course, you're watching it on your phone or tablet, so it's not pure unless you're watching it in a CRT thing, but I'll just play it as I'm playing it. Shadows are good. Fighting is well thought out. You need patience, you need strategy. It's a slow pace, as we know. There's no music going in because it doesn't desire it. Right, nunchucks. All I know is if you get a nunchuck in the groin, basically you need a bit more recovery time. That's all I know. If you currently had a nunchuck to the groin needing no recovery time, you should question whether you're a robot or not. That might be a good way of finding out. Actually, talking about robots, there was RoboCop, who wasn't a robot, so I don't know why I mentioned it. But in RoboCop 3, he was fighting some ninja things. I think they might have had nunchucks. Well, they might not have. So there's some good information there. Very, very thorough. Write that down in your notebooks. It's a learning channel. It's a stress-busting channel. Do 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 do. Beep. Right. Okay. Bash. Right. Who's won that? Is it over? No, it's not over. Right, so Kendo, Bo, nunchucks. Your speed is most exemplary, and you show the precision of a master. Extend your key. See, I wasn't waiting long enough. So to get good at this game, you can probably tell already. You have to donate quite a lot of man or woman hours to it. It's not a quick go thing. I don't think you can save it, is it? I couldn't see any saving things. You're either in there for the whole day, or you're out on your bike or kicking a football into an electricity pylon. Right. Spa Karate. Sankyu, easy. Ikkyu, middling. Shodan, difficult. I think. If you speak Japanese, you might think differently. But Shodan, here we go. Let's go for a Shodan. As I told you, I will edit down these loading times, which is tricky for me to do with the talking as well. But I can do it. Right. Take that, Grandad. Oh, no, God. Oh, man, it's Mr. Miyagi with the same hive. Can you imagine if they had the IK Plus man here doing lots of leaps across the screen? It would flatten this person into a flat pancake. There's a few different bits of scenery, I think, but not a great deal. Right, my key is hardly anything. He's got more stamina than me. Looks like he's been playing the game a lot longer than me, as his hair goes. Leg sweep. Sweep the leg. Well, that's good. I like that kick thing. Aye. They're a bit more vocal in the karate, aren't they? Boof. Yes. Right. Okay. Now, how can I lose? I've got quite a few hits here, but it's not all about hits. Oh, look at that. Kick to the nose. But why did my stamina go down? His stamina didn't seem to go down. His stamina's going up. So the bars would increase if you just back off. So it makes me think that you go on forever. But this is the most difficult mode. which means he's just waiting for me to get within nose. Oh, get within nose range. Look at that. Did he block that? Not sure. Wait. Oh, so you've got to be good at blocking here as well. I must admit, to a degree, I am button mashing here. And with simulations, you can't really afford to button mash. You can do that on Street Fighter 2, which incidentally on the Amiga, although I loved it back in the day. Now I know looking back, it wasn't the greatest of conversions. Now I've seen it on the Super Nintendo and various other systems. But you know, you like what you like growing up. You haven't got too much of a comparison, unless you go around a friend's house that's got all the stuff. Can't be too much long left in this. Right, you have lost the match. Well, yeah, let's practice there. Maybe I should be doing that, and it'll teach me other stuff. So, they are the 4, and then you've got that the fight ring on the top left there, and you could do different arts. So you could do a combination: Kendo, Bo, Nunchucks there, and then. I mean, we've already been playing over 10 minutes, and I aimed the review just to be about that, so I told you it'd be a long one. Player 1 versus computer, or player 1 versus player 2, or you can return to the courtyard, not the courtroom, as I said early on. Uppity, uppity, up, up, and then we'll be away. And then we'll play the actual game, because all this is just the practice bit, really. Maybe I should have just jumped into the real game, but this is all the practice bit to get better, build up the strength of your super Budokan person, and his martial spirit as well. So if you did have this back in the day, what's to your memory? What is the longest time you played it? Did you play it all day, then leave your Amiga on, and then go back to it later on, or was there a way of saving it that I don't know? I haven't picked up in the instructions. So here we've got Nunchucks versus Kendo. Kendo, you get to wear that lovely outfit, very good for you know, fancy dress parties. Only comes in blue. In this game, anyway. Who's got the best range? Right, this is it. This is when it gets interesting now. Mixing up your martial arts. Good, I like it now. Maybe they should have done an arcade mode in it, where you could. All these have been different characters. That would have been quite nice. Yeah, actually, an arcade mode would have been good. I mean, I like the simulation, but put an arcade mode on as well, maybe. But it's a little bit. And as I say, I'm saying this with people that love this game. I'm sure some people would love this game. I'm feeling it a bit boring, but that's more my character. But it is a clever game. It's well presented. It's lots of moves. It's well thought out, and you could have hours and hours play. So you try and perfect your skills, going further and further throughout the game, and then we'll get the real opponents. Then when we actually get into the game for real, zipping through. So we'll just do this. I mean, it's gone on well. Oh look, I beat him there. There we go. I inflicted a lot of damage. He's failed. Okay, right. So, I've been playing it, I don't know, 12 or 13 minutes. Let's get into the actual game now. And we've got to go back into that hut up the top. Up, up, uppity up. There we go. Do, 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 do. Exciting, isn't it? There. Let's see how well I've done in the tournament. So, I've practiced 4 disciplines. I've had a sparring match there on the top left. A Budokan is the actual game. You go back to the courtyard, or you can do some talking, see what this bloke has to say. It looks a bit like the Master from Doctor Who. Right, he's loading something. Say something of great wisdom, like get me a Kit Kat, because he can't be bothered to get up. Say something. He's thinking of something super majestic. I mean, I've got to the point I need. Oh, I can't read that. I've got to the point I need glasses now. It's just a load of white stuff in a blur. Well, that might help me if I knew it. You could read that. Respond with false, did it say at the bit? Maybe. Right, let's get out of here. That's not much use. That's a bit of fun, but that's supposed to be tips, but that's enough talk from him. Get up and mow the garden, you big wally. Here I go to the grand place of fighting. I didn't have a car, had to walk all the way, so I'm going to arrive absolutely knackered. Insert this B. Where's that? Right, okay. Now this is our first fighter. We're fighting Goro Suzuki. He's good at karate, but he's better known for his sushi eating ability than fighting. Well, go. I'll give him a bash then. I'll bash him. Now the graphics should change here in the background. I think the venue. Karate, Kendo, Bo, or Nunchucks. Now he's karate, so I'll do karate as well. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing I can think of. Well, I could get beaten to a pulp, I suppose. That could potentially happen. Right, here we go. We're on a blue mat. There's a purple, yin-yang sign. The crowd are there. They're making no noise at all. They're being very behaved. Right, Biff. Yeah. I mean, yeah, just check out my review. I don't know why. I've just got a flashback in my memory to Panzer Kickboxing, which is a great game. I think that's better than this as well. That's sort of like simulation arcade blend. Buff. Right, people are going to be telling me over stuff I'm doing wrong. I'm doing too many attacks here. I'm moving about too much like a twit face. And this bloke's good at eating sushi, and he's floored me now. I'm on the floor. I'm buried. Well, we won't go up much longer, so I've pretty much shown you what to do in this game. You know if you want to play it or not. I'm playing a bit rubbish, but you can see by the practicing and stuff, you can essentially get like with the 4 martial arts here. So one last fight, and then we'll get out here. I'm Kendo. I've got a big stick. He's got no stick, so I've got a chance here. Let's try and beat Goro Yoko Suzuki and his sushi stuff. Cook the sushi, and it tastes like fish. Alright, Nina Cherry did an album, Raw Like Sushi, but she's not here, unless she's hiding in the crowd, wearing a red jumper, a white jumper, a blue jumper, or a purple jumper. They're the only jumpers available around here. Well, there's a guy in a brown jumper, and a green one. Well, anyway, you need to wear a jumper. Right, oh, that's a good move. That's defend. Alright, that's a good move. Right, I'm holding it, I'm getting ready, I'm sussing him out. This is going to go in your eye. Oops, nope. Clobber. That's a good move. Right, hang on a minute. Watch his strength down. Clobber on the head. Oh, I'm almost down here. Oh, I might as well go for it now. I've got nothing to lose. Who won there? Oh, I think I lost. I lost, boss. I think I lost. Goro is better known for his sushi eating ability than his karate skill. But don't underestimate him. He's got a good punch and a hefty kick. You better stay alert. I said that was my last go, didn't it? Yes, well, anywho. I'll have one last go. I think. Yes, I'll have one last go. This is my last chance to beat him. I think you get 3 goes. He just does karate. I want to do the sticking. Stick, 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 stick. It's a stick. Oh, come on. Clobber him. Nunchucks. Have you seen any of those videos of Bruce Lee waving those nunchucks around? You know that's pretty crazy. If I did that, I'd probably catch myself around the side of the head and be dead. And that wouldn't look very good in a film. Come on. Yeah, I'm sort of like my patience has gone to 0 now because I should be waiting for the ideal chance to strike, but I'm just clobbering anything in the hope of duffing this bloke up. But really, I'm just zipping down my own stamina like a twit woodsman. Fault, not my fault. Build up the key. Right. Yeah, I've lost that, I think. That's it. I think I only get 3 goes to beat Goro. Then it's back to the courtyard to do stuff again. I'm out of the competition. If I had beaten him, there'd be another opponent, then another opponent, then another opponent. Well, we'll leave it there. We don't want to see anything else this twit's got to say. But, you know, a good simulation overall. Not a game I really gelled with, but there's a lot there, and I can see people having long goes with it and getting really entertained. So I hope you'll have a look at that one. That was Budokan, the Martial Spirit, published by Electronic Arts in 1989. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, don't get hit on the head by a big stick, and a very fond goodbye. Goodbye. No waxing your car and painting the fence here. Do 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 do. Get up and mow the garden, you big wally.